Hello Internet, and welcome to my live reaction for Blue Exorcist, chapter 106. When we last left off, the flashback leading up to the Blue Night continued, as the demon who would be Satan, possessing Goro's body, came to meet, Yuri in the streets of True Cross Town, and then Yuri took Satan in, started to, raise him, but knew that his, mental age, his, emotional intelligence were not matched very well, and was like, don't give him too much knowledge, alright, or he'll go crazy. But then he took a guard hostage until he got more knowledge, and then wouldn't you know it, he went crazy. That's where we left off. Before we get to the chapter itself, just a reminder, I have my Winter 2019 anime review straw poll in the description down below, so go check that out. Let me know what series you want to see reviewed on the channel next season, and then come back here and watch the videos. Yeah, so anyway, moving right along into chapter 106. We open right where we left off with Satan, on top of the pile of books talking to Yuri. I'm stronger than anyone. Do you know what that means, Yuri? Oh, the chapter title, I missed it, by the way. SSC 2317. So expect a good 2-year time skip in here. Do you know what that means, Yuri? Huh? Hehehe. I could crush that jerk Shiro in an instant. Like that scum I killed earlier. Gah-ha-ha-ha! Like a god, I am omnipotent and omniscient. Ha-ha-ha! And all shall obey my will. Does that make you happy, Yuri? And Yuri, starts, tears forming in her eyes. Well, does it? You shouldn't kill, she cries out. Like with the hamster. If I had taught you better. Huh? Don't be ridiculous. Human morality and sentimentality mean nothing to me. Because I am a god. Why shouldn't I kill? You humans kill all the time. And you eat what you kill. This sounds very Tokyo Ghoul to me, some of the debates about humans eat animals, so how are ghouls different? Everyone just wants to live. That's why we take life. But you didn't need to kill to survive. Even you must want to live. Surely you understand that. Or maybe you don't. Rin, don't call me that! And he, flares up and knocks Yuri back. Yeah! And she goes flying right to Shiro. Shiro! Yuri! Was Shiro there already, or did he just show up now? It's been a month since I read last chapter. But Satan approaches the two of them. Oh, I get it. Yuri, you disappoint me. I was going to give you a place by my side. And he jumps up, but not anymore! And does he jump through the entire, building, I think? Leaving the entire building like a burnt wreck. He fled! Go after him! Shiro's already, shouting orders. If that monster reaches the city, he'll... Are you okay, Shiro? Huh? Yeah, I'm fine. Thanks to my uniform. Is the uniform, flame resistant? But he turns to Yuri. But you're a mess. Just like when you were little. And she, cries into his shoulder. Wah! Then we cut to Satan, who is flying through the city. She thinks I don't understand. What an insult! I am a being who has overcome life and death. I am a god! And then something happens to Satan. He's hit with something, maybe? I don't know. Or are other demons, attracted to him? Ha ha ha! Come, fellow demons. I'll take you under my wing. What? Oh, this is back to the True Cross. Okay. We see, a rumbling in the sky, though, before we go back. He disappeared? An hour ago, Witness spotted a black cloud over southern True Cross, but there's been nothing else since then. Are there any reports of inexplicable accidents, building damage, murders, or mysterious deaths? Not at present. But that demon tore up this lab, so how can that be? And Yuri calls over to them. I'm working on some ideas now. He may have fled far away, or gone into hiding. He said he was a god. He said he was Satan. And I think is that Neuhaus? Impossible. Satan? Are you certain? And oh no, that's not Neuhaus. That's the guy who's been watching over Lucifer. Because we come back to Lucifer now. Actually, it makes perfect sense. The new arrival can connect to nearly all of us demons. Such a one is worthy of the name Satan. And he's having like a Skype call with the Grigori. This is a disaster! But if it is Satan, the body he's possessing will soon fail. It's only a matter of time. Could it have already failed? Lucifer pipes up from the bed. I doubt that. Oh, and Mephisto's in the room too, by the way. I've not noticed Mephisto there. I doubt that. I cannot locate him, but we can sense him. He's still immature, but he is growing. And we see a bunch, like, in a sewer, maybe? There's a bunch of, like, rot outgrowings. And, like, a lot of the kin of the King of Rot are all hanging out there. At least I think those are the rot guys. If I recall correctly. That is your father. I guess we're back with Mephisto. We're back with Mephisto and Rien. That is your father. So, what do you think? Is he like you imagined? No, not at all. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? And Rin, like, head in his hands. I don't know. But shouldn't you catch him? Tell the Order where he is? That would just lead to a massive hunt, and the collapse of the foundations of this city. We must wait. Now let's move on. And we see, Yuri and Shiro. Yuri's, like, sitting on, like, a banister or something. Yuri, make me a written exam for the Dragoons. Shiro? Why should I? Because you owe me. And Yuri, like, looks at him. Don't tell me you're still moping. That isn't like you. It's been 6 months. Oh, okay, we just time jumped again. It's now been 6 months since Satan disappeared. No, that's not it. Are you going somewhere? Yeah, I have a mission in Aomori. Oh, is this gonna be the mission to Aomori where he meets, Shuda? It's been a good long while since then. I feel like it might be. Recruiting a platoon is a pain, so I'm going alone. You never change. What if something happens to you? It's just one Baba Yaga. It'll be a cinch. And then we cut to some time later where he's talking to, judging by that little hair curl there, I think that's Mephisto. There aren't any openings to any shelters. Until there are, why don't you be the foster parent for this poor orphan girl? Father Fujimoto. Oh, yep, it is the Shura meeting. Give me a break. You always give me the worst assignments. That's why you have so many medals. Ah, well, I'm sure Asylum would take her. And that instantly pisses Shiro off. And I guess that's all it took to really decide to adopt her. She got tired and fell asleep. We cut to some time later with Shiro and Yuri with the child Shura. Seriously, you won't take her? Shiro's trying to pawn Shura off on Yuri. Is Asylum really that bad? You don't know everything about that place. Then you should take her. I can't babysit some brat. Really? Well, Oku did say she couldn't have raised me alone. Oku? Oh, right. The former exorcist who raised you. That's right. She had help from Nico, who was good at cooking, and Obaba, who knew all sorts of stuff. And Shiro kind of looks at her. Shiro, you'll have to rely on someone too. Then you help me. But I just made this test for you. That was just to pay me back. Fine. But keep her for tonight. I'll pick her up tomorrow. So hold up. So, I think Shura is staying at Yuri's place, I think. I'm waiting for Rinka. As Shira turns to leave, she speaks out. You're still... He's dead. There's no way that punk can still be hiding. When his body starts to decompose, he's sure to come back to Section 13. And when he does, I'm going to save him. And I don't want to involve Shura. Sorry. Oh, so that's why she's not going to take Shura. And so we get to some time later, even more later, there are all kinds of jumps, of course. Shiro is somewhere else. As of today, you will be serving under my command. You will be my assistant. Got it? With 3 exorcists we've never seen before. Yes, sir. We'll do our best. I can't believe you chose us. It's an honor, sir. Good. Any questions? What's with a pouty kid? You noticed? She's my apprentice. And Shura's, like, clinging to his arm, I think. Apprentice? We'll start assisting. Watch her while I use the John. He, like, pawns Shura off on the exorcists. Who is she really? Father Fujimoto's secret love child? And Shura is like love struck as like a 6-year-old. I'm gonna get big boobs and then marry Fujimoto. Huh? Have you agreed to that? Cut the chit chat and get to work. No, I haven't. And then Yuri and what's his face? Ronald, I think. What's his name? What's the guy who Yuri's always around, who got married a while back? I don't remember his name. Oh, there's Shiro. He's been the center of excitement recently. There's the girl everyone's talking about. And Yuri looks down and smiles. What's with you guys? Huh? Something's been bugging me. What is it you like about Shiro? Huh? How did you know? did you think that he didn't know she had a thing for Shiro? Alright, I mean, I was hoping she didn't have a thing for Shiro, because I'm not really too interested in that plot point. But whatever. It's obvious. Yeah? Well, he's white like snow, and tall, and I like his voice, and his eyes. So you're into specific parts, huh? He's totally different from me. He's also scary and cold and violent and perfectly incorrigible. But there's a warm spot inside. It's frustrating, so I can't leave him alone. I've always reached out to him, hoping to touch that warm spot. I must be annoying, huh? Until it scratches the back of her head. But I like him, and I always will. Yuri? And then somewhere else we see coughing. Why? And is this... Are we back in Lucifer? Oh, we're back with Lucifer. Why? Why only me? We're back with the scientist and Mephisto. It has been 2 years since subject AO005 disappeared, and all derivative elixirs are decreasing in effectiveness because Lucifer has developed resistance to them. My brother's life is in danger, eh? Then we must strengthen the barrier around his treatment room. So we're 2 years later. Satan is still MIA. I guess he's not come back to Section 13 yet. I'm imagining. We're here on orders from Sir Mephisto Fellis. I'm Waro Toto. Another Toto, okay. Senior Exorcist of the Senior Exorcist First Class and Warden of the Deep Keep. Oh, it's the whole Toto clan. We can even see our bitch-ass Toto in the background, whatever his first name is. Oh, from House Toto? This way, please. Does he mean that House Toto? Their mastery of seals makes them experts in magical barriers, and I hear they've inherited top-secret familiars. There's a medical facility deep in Asylum? What are they keeping here? The Totos are like I've reached some part of the Asylum. We Totos never question our superiors. That's how we've survived. And our Toto speaks up. Waro? What should I... and Waro, like, snaps back at him. Shut up! Just do whatever and stop asking questions. You're useless, Sabaroda. That's his name, Sabaroda. Sorry. You know, with a brother like that, I understand what happened to Sabaroda. I get why he joined the Illuminati. I know how to use words, I'm sorry. Where was I? Haha, what a loser. I can't believe someone married him. Father arranged it. He can't do anything himself. And you wonder why he joined the bad guys. I'm so... Sabaroda is out, like, cleaning something... Or he's putting something in a little, like, trap door, I think? In the ground? I'm so stupid. Why'd I even ask? I should think and act for myself. And he notices a sound down a hallway. Or no, the door opens, actually. And he looks back, and what he sees, like, shocks him. Good work. We cut somewhere else. Good work. I'm exhausted. Let's go out later, Suguro. Okay, Waro. These are the other Toto brothers. Hurry it up, Sabaroda. Okay. Another guy is talking to someone else. The workers in this section here, and this section here, God, these chapters are so wordy. I'm always tripping over myself by this point in the night. The workers in this section live here, and leaving is strictly regulated. Is your wife alright with that? Dr. Neuhaus. There's Neuhaus! Hello! She's pregnant. I don't want to leave her. Sorry, I said it was alright, but... We hear some more beeping. I guess we're back with Lucifer. Your condition is awful, Lucifer. And it was Shemihaza, I think. This is a living hell. Why don't you give up? Coming. Lucifer at this point is like a skeleton. Okay. He's like no resemblance to the Lucifer of the present day. Coming. Huh? And some like mist forms above Lucifer's bed, I think? Or maybe it's above the castle town. What the? Thunder? And yeah, some like lightning seems like break through a barrier. Look, it broke through a barrier. It's high-level demons. It's coming down. Evacuate the children. And it strikes the top of the of the fountain in the asylum where True Cross Academy is nowadays, and an army of demons rises from the fountain. You filth! Do something about my body. And we see a horde of rot demons. I think this must be Astaroth. I think, because these look like they're all rot demons swarming the town. And everyone, as the demons like swarm the halls, there's like screaming. People are like getting eaten by demons. Pay no mind to these children. Just run them down. And he starts coughing. At least for now. It's Satan. Oh no, it's not Astaroth. It's Satan. Okay. Indeed, you have returned. And someone walks up to Shemihaza, that's her name. Wise one, you must evacuate. But I can't leave Lucifer like this. Who knows what will happen? Jeremiah, you stay here. If anything happens, protect Lucifer. Yes, uncle. That's the person who walked up to Shemihaza. Hilkiah, what are you? Jeremiah can fight, so do not worry. But he's your nephew. Will you just sacrifice him? And then Satan is approaching the scientist in charge of Lucifer. Oh, yeah, Director Eminescu. That's his name, Eminescu. Satan. I know. It was you who made this body. I demand a new one immediately. You and that body spent years adapting to each other. It's special, so there isn't another one. What? No substance in this world can withstand you. I am in pain. Do something! I can administer an elixir to slow the rate of physical decomposition, but prepare the elixir. Then do it! Oh, sorry, I read that in the wrong order. To slow the rate of physical decomposition, but then do it! Yes, sir. Prepare the elixir. And Satan, like, gets down on hands and knees, wheezing and coughing and gasping and throwing up. So much pain. But I simply rot away. And he flashes back to what Yuri said. Everyone just wants to live. Even you must want to live. Yuri. Where is Yuri? Bring her to me! And an exorcist finds Yuri and Ronald, or whatever his name is. Where is Yuri Agen? You must come to Asylum immediately. To be continued. And that is chapter 106. My voice is super hoarse after doing all those gravelly voices for Satan for the past 20 minutes. So this is going to be a short little wrap-up. Alright, once again, pretty much my problems with SSC are the problems I've had with SSC the whole time, and that's that we've left the rest of the plot far behind to solely focus on this plot. But this plot happens to be pretty damn good, so I'm not complaining too much. But, you know, it's still... Blue Exorcist is gifted with an incredibly great, well-written supporting cast, and to see them be sidelined for the past 6-7 months now, So I'm hoping next month ends SSC. As good as SSC has been, I just really want the rest of Blue Exorcist back, and seeing the cast of Blue Exorcist be gone for so long is just kind of disheartening, and I'm hoping that changes in coming chapters. But I know it won't until SSC is over. But until then, SSC is a perfectly good story. We're getting a lot of, I've been kind of confused over, before SSC, on, like, the history between the True Cross and the Illuminati, and we're starting to. I feel like we're leading up to that with these chapters. That the Illuminati just is not around yet. Is my current prediction until after SSC is what gives birth to Lucifer's new body and the Illuminati. I don't know. We'll see. But beyond that, we are progressing very slowly towards the Blue Knight. We're seeing how Yuri and Shura and Shiro all kind of their stories interweave. We know where we are in relation to the plot. Like, this is the first time, a main series character besides Shiro and Mephisto have really, and Lucifer, I guess, have really, like, been in SSC. Now we have, like, Kid Shura around. Which might explain all the Shura memes I've been seeing on Tumblr the past few days. The one Shura meme I've seen multiple times on Tumblr now. With Shura back in the action, I guess it makes sense. But yeah, beyond that, Satan is a lot of fun, and I'm really invested in Satan and Yuri's relationship, and I want to see where it goes from here. But my voice is right about to crap out, so I'm going to call it a night. Hope you all enjoyed the chapter and the video. If you did, feel free to drop me a like or subscribe, or fill out my straw poll in the description down below, or do whatever the fuck you want, I don't really care. And as always, people, keep kicking ass, and I'll see you in the future. Bye!